Good morning. Hold on. Good morning. Good morning. Boom. Let me tweet this and then we are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. Live. Hold on. Awesome. Awesome. Good morning, everybody. Let's see. Eric, Morrison, STOFF, Jason, Jay, Chuck, Chris, Emrit, Raymond, Don, Robert, Emil, Alejandro, P, Chopbones, Jason, Better Living, Demi, and Gladstone. Good morning. So I will say, this morning not feeling good at all. I haven't felt good for like the last week, but today I just like really don't feel good. So I'm gonna be as talkative as I can, and yeah, hopefully I still give you guys a good live stream. Now I accidentally closed out of my main screen that we go over every day. So now I just gotta fix it real quick. Let's see. I think it was just where is this? Style. I think it was just VWAP. Squeeze EMA, no. Where is it? Well, I guess we just have to redo it. Let's see, get rid of that. Keep that. Get rid. Cool. All right. Hold on, everybody. Bear with me. Again, I accidentally closed the main screen that I used yesterday. There we go. Purple. Take that off. And then I'll just put VWAP on later. Perfect. Alrighty. Good morning. How'd you guys do yesterday? We took two beautiful trades yesterday. One was a bounce. If you guys didn't see it yesterday, I uploaded a trade recap on my second channel. If you guys are not subscribed to the second channel, definitely make sure you are. I upload trade recaps on there. I try to do them daily. But yeah, yesterday just ran through everything, the whole reasoning behind both the trades I took. So there's that second channel. Again, make sure you guys are subscribed. We can go over why I ended up taking those trades. So the first one was on SPY, or actually they were both on SPY. The second trade I will say was a little different than a trade I usually take. Let's see, boom. And again, make sure you guys are smashing that like button. So the first trade, if we go to the 5-minute time frame, we can see if we take this pivot low right here, before the large aggressive move to the upside to the high point right here before we started pulling back, I was looking for a bounce at that 61.8% retracement. Ended up coming back. The spreads were a little wide because it was 10 o'clock news that took us into that level right there. So wasn't able to get the absolute best fill down here. Had to wait a little bit until those spreads narrowed, but eventually got in. The implied volatility was kind of high on the contracts at that time as well. But was able to catch the move back into high a day and then was stopped out on the remaining. And then the second trade that we ended up taking was this was a different trade than I usually take. If you didn't see yesterday's trade recap, then again, make sure you guys watch it. But if you did watch it, you know why we took it. The whole reasoning behind this trade was, if you guys watch those weekly market updates, I've been talking about 4,200 for so long and why 4,200 was so important. So we never actually broke 4,200 in the past, but what ended up happening yesterday is we actually broke it. Now we had the 61.8% retracement up here, which we actually never touched. So if we just zoom out, you can see we've gotten close multiple times, but like never actually touched it. This time we actually touched it and we broke through it. So when I was looking at this and we broke through, we went up to 4201.5. I was thinking, okay, because we had large sellers on Bookmap, we had enough aggressive buyers to push us through those sellers. There had to be buyers at this 4,200 break. Plus there was probably people that tried to go long at the 4,200 break. So when it broke through and it started to fall back down below 4,200, my thought process was maybe there's trapped buyers up here who tried to long the break and they're going to get stopped out and sell their position. So that was the whole reasoning behind why we took this short. And this was a beautiful trade, literally right back down into these lows right down here. So hopefully some of you guys caught either the first trade or the second trade with me, but both of them were absolutely beautiful. So let's hop into the analysis for today. How'd we all do yesterday? Make money, lose money, take no trades? Let me know in the chat. And again, make sure you guys are smashing that like button. 154 people in here and only 40 likes. Remember, if you guys want that watch list today, got to run it up to 200 likes. So let's start out by zooming out to the 4-hour time frame. And let's see. I mean, from a technical standpoint, we never closed above 4,200, which was a huge area. So it looks like, I mean, we just denied it. Pretty much what ended up happening. Let me look at that daily candle because I didn't really even look at that. Still have that daily squeeze. Let me see where that daily 21 EMA is. Okay, so we still have some room. But we do have some bounces. All the way down there, 41.37 is ideally what I would like to see. That's going to be around a 40-point drop. Yeah, 40-point drop, which is around $4 drop on SPY. Again, we do ES, and then we go on over to SPY. We do analysis on both. Boom. So these are my main bounce areas for today. 41.68, 41.60, and then way down here, these are the ones that I prefer, but I will watch these two areas. And again, this is still just a huge sell zone. So anything in between 4,200 and 4,208, I'm looking to short until we can actually break with some strong aggressive buyers. Good morning. Alrighty, so those are the bounces. Pretty straightforward with those. This was our overnight low, so I just want to mark that real quick so we have it. Let's try a 1 hour. Kind of looks like we're getting a little head and shoulders here too. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Let's see. I mean, it's a pretty parallel neckline. I like. Alrighty. One second. Oh, I took the chat away. 1 second. I'm trying to work on closing my trade when I see a profit. I've made the mistakes of waiting until I see the profits. Okay, yeah. So, I mean, it might come down to greed. But yeah, telling you when to trim, it's hard to explain, but when it hits your price targets or it's at a reasonable take profit zone, that's when you should at least be trimming some of your position. Like somebody yesterday said they went short at the high of the day and we got a pretty nice drop on SPY. It was like a $1 drop and they didn't trim. You got to be trimming on moves like that. But that's why it's also important to keep some runners just in case, you know, it continues to pull. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But anyways, ES, SPY. Yeah, I mean, not all the time do I look at Bookmap. I mainly look at Bookmap when we're coming up to areas of interest. And I'm dropping a YouTube video on this channel tonight about Bookmap, in-depth Bookmap video. So make sure you guys watch it. But I would say it plays a pretty major role because I only trade around key areas. Other than that, I mean, I'm not too worried about it. But still interested in this 410 bounce. 410 to 410.2. 410. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. There's our overnight low, 414.7. Oh, head back on over to ES. We need to look for rejects. Typically, I say if you don't enter the swing with me around like that time, I typically say that it's not, I wouldn't enter it after, unless I specifically say. I mean, yeah, it already hit that 50% retracement. There's no good rejects that I would personally watch right now. Maybe SPY's pre-market high. But other than that, not really seen anything. The main reject that I still have is this 418.50. So if we actually pushed up there today, then maybe I'd be interested. Maybe yesterday's high. But as far as fib rejects, I don't really have a good one. Where'd we close? Yeah, no, not interested in that. But yeah, 418.50 is still my key area. And again, make sure you guys are smashing that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. We got 202 people in here, 73 likes. And also, hold on. I didn't even bring this up. Hold up. Let's see. Thank you guys for 50K subscribers. 50K. That looks beautiful. Thank you guys. I greatly appreciate it. I've been doing YouTube for literally 2.5 years. I started December 1st, 2020 was my very first YouTube video. And literally 2.5 years to the day. I think that's 2.5 years. Should be. Yeah. Or like 2 years and 5 months. We hit 50K. I greatly appreciate you guys. Thank you. You said we have no economic news today. Let me check real quick. We just have job openings and factory orders. So again, if you're in an open position at 10, then pay attention to that. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, so this 414.7 is going to be my breakdown zone. If we start breaking below there, more than likely we're going to pull. There's two areas where we can look for a bounce, pivot low, pivot high. Pivot low, pivot high. So these are closer ones that we can watch. And then if we really start pulling, then I like 410 all the way up to 410.7. And then after that, 409. So let's make this easy. Right there. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. I wasn't able to go get the balloons yesterday. I wanted the 50K balloons, but I felt absolutely terrible. So I couldn't even get over to any balloon store. And of course, the closest one is now like 30 minutes away. So a little bit of a hike to get there. But yeah, these are my bounces for today on SPY. So boom. Mark the pre-market high as well, 416. Maybe we come up and we reject it. Like yesterday on QQQ, I told you guys to watch that reject at, let me find the level. Let me pull up yesterday's watch list for you guys. So if we look at the watch list from yesterday on QQQ, I said reject at 323.44, and then the main ones all the way up at 327. So the way that I got 323.44 is I had some people ask me yesterday, how did you find it? It was simply just a pre-market high is all it was. So if we take this point right here, you can see we came up to that pre-market high, denied, had one final push through and could not hold above with a gravestone doji, and then it just tanked for the rest of the day. So that's how I found that reject. Maybe we come up and we test it again, test the pre-market high today, and we reject it. It just really depends on the price action. But again, make sure you guys are smashing that like button. We got 222 people in here and only 100 likes. Remember, got to run it up to 250 likes if you guys want this watch list. The ball is in your court. Did you like the video? Perfect. There we go. All right. So those are my rejects on SPY. Let me see where that daily 21 is. Yeah, so I mean, I would prefer us to come down into this this daily 21 EMA before the continuation. So let's head on over to QQQ. Hey, learning with the book. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, QQQ, delete all this. What did we close at? We're trading at 322. So maybe a 320 bounce. Are we still holding this previous high? Yes, we are. We're still holding the previous high. If we lose that, I'm going to watch 320. Previous high. There we go. All right, so I'm going to watch that 320 psychological support. As far as rejects, don't have any besides maybe yesterday's high. And then, I mean, if we start pushing today, I still want to watch that retracement. Where was it? That's 331.50, 327. There we go. So I'll watch 327. That's only if we start pushing again. That might come into play later in the week. Maybe off FOMC tomorrow. We'll see. But gonna watch 320. As far as other bounce areas, we got a bunch of these. Which one do we want to take? Can watch both of these areas. Now we got a few different fibs that we can use. Let's look at NQ real quick. Maybe those are misprints. Which one do we want to use? Let me see something real quick. Of course, they're all going to line up at a different area. I would probably say here. So what is that? That's a 1 hour fib. So we're going to have to, for QQQ, we have to use NQ just because of those misprints are making it super hard. So, actually NQ was not able to hold, so 13,102. Actually, that could happen today. So let's mark this previous high, Yeah, so my main bounce is going to be that daily 21 EMA on NQ. That's my main area on watch. So right now, 13,103. $13,103. 21D. Look for a bounce because we got that squeeze. And then got that 50% retracement there as well. Bounce to 50. Let me see how we traded at that 50. Okay, so maybe that's 61.8 as well. But then other than that, fibs are kind of just unclear on NQ. We just got too many low to high points. So I think our best bet is probably to just wait for this if I'm going to look for a bounce. Cool. Alrighty. So that is it for NQ. Let's try to mark up QQQ. But again, if I'm going to trade QQQ today, I'm going to have to look and use NQ. 320. Let's see where the daily 21 EMA is here. I mean, that'd be a pretty hard pullback. It'd be around like a $6 drop. So again, might come into play again tomorrow. Again, sorry I'm not as high energy this morning. I really don't feel good. But I'm trying my best for you guys. Trying my absolute best. Again, more interested in those zones down there. Yeah, I mean, I'd say NQ, or QQQ, kind of unclear. But we will see. 320.72 and then 320 is what I'll watch for my bounces today. Here's pre-market high, yesterday's high. Cool. All right, let's look at some individuals this morning. Let's see what we're liking, what we're not liking. When does Apple report? Is it tomorrow? Let's see, where's our earnings calendar? I think Savage usually posts it. No, where is it? There it is. Apple's on Thursday. Today's Tuesday. Who do we got? We got AMD, Starbucks, Marriott. I don't think anybody cares about Marriott. And then tomorrow we got WWE, Etsy, Qualcomm, Solar Edge, Sunrun, Fastly, Marathon. Yeah, Thursday looks to be the day. Cool. Cool. Alrighty, let's take a look at some of the individuals. So, start off with Apple. Still holding that 1 hour squeeze. Trading above that monthly trend line, which we talked about, is very important. Still though, I mean, if I'm going to add Apple long term, I'd prefer it to come back to this monthly 21 EMA. Again, monthly squeeze, get it to fire back up into the highs. And then maybe in the future, we could go up and test. Let's see. Test 199 and then 220. But as of now, not really interested in Apple. If you want to watch it, you can watch for a bounce around 169.50. Again, the 21 EMA with the squeeze. So Apple, AMD. They report today. They broke that 4 hour falling wedge yesterday. Not too interested in this. Amazon. I'd be interested in a $100 bounce, actually. Anybody trade that Meta yesterday? Meta absolutely ripped, and so did the NVDA over that, what was it, 281? Hopefully some of you guys caught that. They were both on the watch list for the week. Whoops. I typed Meta instead of Amazon. Amazon, interested to see if we come down and we test that 100. Yeah, no advertising your channel in here. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'll give you one warning. Boeing, not interested in. Baba, don't care about. Coin, I think that's near 50. I would have preferred a 50 bounce, but we already broke and reclaimed. So I think it was 281 on NVIDIA. Whatever that high was. Yeah, 281.1 was my breakout from the watch list. 1, 2, 3, daily squeeze, looking like it wanted to fire up. That's a massive move. So, I mean, from there, I don't see, I mean, I'm pretty sure it done broke all the retracements too. So I don't necessarily have a reject. I mean, 295.50 would be the only thing I see. But actually, we're going to put this on the watch list today. It still looks really strong. So we're going to find some levels on NVIDIA. We'll come back to that. Let's see, Google trading near its breakout. Yeah, not interested right now. Mainly interested in Google above 109.17. Until then, not too interested. Meta had a pretty big breakout yesterday, so going to continue to watch this one. Maybe over yesterday's high, it broke that bull flag that we talked about. So if it can crack 244, that's what I would be interested in personally. Keep our bounce zone down there. Go to the daily, 244. Go to the weekly. Yeah, so the weekly, I mean, I got nothing until 250 and then 252. So Meta's going to be on watch. Starting to get some individuals back on the watch list. It's been a while. We mainly just trade SPY and QQQ. Microsoft's still interested in the 310 bounce if it comes up. We looked at NVIDIA, and then the only other one was Tesla, which I'm waiting to see. We got a little inverse head and shoulders here. Shoulder, head, shoulder. So maybe, I mean, it could come up and break it today. I'd watch that neckline around like 166 breakout for the continuation up. But I'm mainly interested in this daily gap fill right here. So, yeah, I like 3 individual names: Amazon, NVIDIA, Meta. So let's do some process of elimination. Why don't we? Amazon for the $100 bounce. When's the last time we tested 100? 414. Around like half a month. Yeah, so I mean, just for like a bounce, I'd watch that 100. Would have also watched like 101, but we already came down and bounced it. So I'll keep Amazon on the side. I think we have better setups on NVIDIA and Meta. So once NVIDIA can find that bottom in the pre-market, I like it. And then Meta, I mean, mainly just interested in a 244 break. Or that was the earnings high. ER high. Whoops. Oh well, we're going to keep it like that. Or it can hold 242.27. If we start pulling back, we do have a nice fib that we can use from yesterday's low to the high at 244. So bounce 240.25 and 239.35. So watch those two. So take Amazon off. If you guys want to watch Amazon for that $100 bounce, feel free. Then NVIDIA, again, we're looking for that bounce. Okay. So now let's go right back through ES, NQ, SPY, QQQ, make sure the levels are still good, and then we can start typing them out. Everything looks good here. Alrighty. ES. 1 hour head and shoulders. If we break below, I am looking for puts on the way down. Watching 4168.75 to 4169. Hold on. I don't have a band-aid on my thumb. If you guys didn't know, I literally cut off like half my thumb on a mandolin. If you guys know what a mandolin is, and I'm trying like not to hit it on the keyboard because it hurts when I do that. So I'm typing super slow. Watching 4168.75, 4169 for potential bounces. Mainly interested, or let's just say higher probability bounces at 4137.5. And then that 4121 might come into play tomorrow. 4137.5. If I'm gonna watch, if I were to watch a reject, it would be between 4200 to 4208.5. SPY. Yeah, I get a little bit of PTSD whenever I look at that mandolin now. It was not fun. Not fun at all. SPY. Same thing. 1 hour head and shoulders. Bounces at 414 and 413. Higher probability bounce down at 410.7 to 410. Reject 417.62. Highest probability reject at 418.5. Remember that 61.8 is a huge area. 418.54. My bad. My bad. Let me put the 4. There we go. Alrighty. There's SPY, QQQ. Let me look at SPX. SPX is the other thing that I want to keep on watch. Let's see. Yesterday's high, 41.86. So 4,200 is going to be key on SPX. If we get up there, I'm assuming we're probably going to open around like 41.70, give or take. So if we can push up into 4,200, I'm watching this entire zone, 41.95.50 all the way to 42.03. But 4,200 is going to be like, if we touch 4,200, I'm trying puts. So SPX 4,200 is going to be key. SPX 4,200 is key. QQQ. Where's my main reject? All the way up at 327. So that'd be another. What did we push yesterday? 320. Yeah, I don't think we're going to test that today. I don't know where Ocean went. I think he left. I think he's long gone. But again, though, make sure you guys are smashing that like button. We're 22 likes away from 200 likes. Let's see if you guys can hit 250. And then also, real quick, in case you guys did not know, I do have a 450-page book on Amazon titled The New Age Technical Analysis. And in this book, I go over my entire day trading and swing trading strategy. Hold on, there we go. How to find bounces, rejects, support and resistance. How to use Fibonacci. All the indicators I use. Specific day trading and swing trading setups I look for, and plus much more. If you're on the edge about getting the book, make sure you check out the reviews. There's 173 of them, or 171, 172, something like that. But if you want to get the book, The New Age Technical Analysis, 450 pages, you can use the link right there. Make sure you guys check it out. That's my book. But QQQ, watching for a bounce at 320.72, then 320. Reject at 323.63. Main reject is still 327. Which could come into play later this week. And then, I mean, the ultimate bounces are way down here at 316.75 and then 315. But we're going to have to pull pretty hefty amount to get down there. So. Oh, how many? Hold on. I want to see something. On a 200-point drop. I mean, it's doable. We could hit it today, but that it would just have to be a solid red candle today. But yeah, that daily 21, that's the main area that I'm going to keep on watch. Reach out to me if you wanna sign copy. Just reach out to me and I'll figure it out. Hit me up on Instagram. But yeah, that's NQ, QQQ. Yeah, so I don't know. If the market pulls very hard today, I will watch the daily 21 EMA. But I'm not going to throw it on the watch list because I don't want to clutter it too much. Now, as far as meta. We could take it above pre-market highs as well, get a slightly early entry, and then maybe potentially add at the break at 244. So Meta. I'm just going to put individuals on watch. Meta, NVIDIA. Again, I don't want to clutter the watch list too much. But I do like Meta break 243.50. Maybe get a slightly, or like a half position, add at the break at 244, and then get the continuation up. Again, like, I mean, I don't see any resistance on this thing until, I mean, we're talking 250 at least. And then 252. Yeah. So pretty much aim for 250. I mean, that'd be one hell of a move. But I do like it. And then if we pull, I got some bounces, 240, 240, 25, and then 239, 34. And then the other one, NVIDIA. It looks like we're flagging right there. So we're gonna watch for that breakout. But yeah, that is a watch list. ES, SPY, SPX. I put 4100 by accident. 4200 is key. QQQ individuals on watch are Meta and NVIDIA. Perfect. Perfect. So how many likes we got? I see we got 200. We got 203. I don't know. I feel like you guys can do better than that. I seriously do. Oh no, I kind of want that 250, especially because your boy's not feeling good 2 days in a row and he's still hopped on here. I say we deserve that 250. But let's pull up yes while we're waiting for that. Seems like we're kind of just bouncing off of this neckline. We haven't really closed below it. So we're going to look for that breakdown. I'd say probably below these lows right here, 41.74. And I mean, that's pretty much everything for ES. Cool. All right, let me send this out to everybody in Team Bull. And then also, if you guys want to trade live with me, I trade live every single day in Team Bull. If you guys are not in Team Bull, make sure you guys join using this link right here. Trade live with me, Grizzly, Jadon, Gino, a bunch of other amazing traders. You can join the team using this link right there. So that is the link to join the Discord. And then while we're waiting for the likes to get run up, sure, we can take a look at VIX. I personally never look at VIX, but we can take a look at it. Why not? So, I mean, the only area I had marked is 14.8. I mean, if it dipped down towards 14, this area down here, 14.8 to like 14.10, I'd start looking for puts in the market. But I mean, yeah, it's getting kind of close. Let's take a look at the puts and call. Yeah, I mean, take a look at Dixie. Dixie started to bounce a little bit. Trying to think any other market internals. Yeah, I don't think there's any others that we can look at. Oops. Yeah, we can take a look at UPS. And then let's see. UPS. It's investing in your education. I mean, I like the daily gap. The only issue is we're gonna have moving averages that are blocking it. And plus, I mean, here's the gains from the members yesterday alone. Hold on. Look through the gains real quick. So I think the gains speak for themselves. But yeah, like I was saying with UPS, the only issue is going to be those moving averages. Typically, we don't fill gaps as quick to the upside if there's moving averages blocking it. That's not to say that I mean, could it just absolutely rip and do so? Of course it could. But just from what I've seen, it takes a little longer. So I would probably aim for the moving averages if you're going to try to gap fill, but we got to at least close above 183. Who's blowing up my phone? And then we're going to drop the watch list for you guys. Alrighty. Let's do this. Tell everybody, wake up. Alrighty. We trade live every single day. Every single day we say our exact entries. How many people in here are from Team Bull? Just curious. We got 237. You guys need 13 more and then we're dropping the watch list. 13 more likes and you guys get the watch list. Tesla. Yeah, and we do the educational webinars. I'm going to do one Thursday or Friday. I was going to do one earlier in the week, but again, I just don't feel good. But like I said with Tesla, really only interested in the gap fill. We are going to have some issues due to the moving averages, but yeah. Squad. I like it. I like it. Alrighty. So we're at 243. We're getting close. 248. Uh-oh. We're about to hit it. 253. There we go. Alrighty. So as always, none of this is... Yes. Okay. So Fib 2.0 video. I hit the 50K. It's coming out. It's going to take me a little bit to get this video out because the Fib video in general, one is going to be my longest video that I've ever released. So I'm telling you guys, it's going to be super long. I mean, we're not talking 20, 30 minutes. We're talking an hour, 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. It depends how much I put into this video. So it's going to be long, but it's going to take me a while to do. And it's going to be very in-depth on the fibs. Like I specifically want this video to be in between an hour to 2 hours. So I'm trying to make sure that there is enough content to be, or before I release it and record it. Plus, you know, it takes me about 30 minutes to edit a video that's about 10 minutes long. So, I mean, you're talking, okay, I'm not going to say 30 minutes, maybe like 20 minutes, but you're talking that long of a video. It's going to take a while to edit. But yeah, so as far as the watch list, as always, none of this is financial advice. Everything talked about in this live stream is based on my opinion and my opinion only. Options trading is very risky where you can lose more than your initial investment if you are not careful. So as always, do your own due diligence, use your own proper risk management, and I am not responsible for any lost funds. So, yes, of course, we're going to have to break this into two. Hold on. Whoops. Yeah, make sure you guys are subscribed with them bell icons on so you get notified when I drop that video. Yes. SPY. Then we had SPX, 4200 is key. Boom. QQQ. And then individuals on watch, Meta and NVIDIA. Again, we talked about the levels on here. I just don't want to clutter the watch list too much. So there is that. Let's see what Grizzly's watching today. Yeah, he's watching 4200. He likes 413.7 for a bounce. Pretty close to my 413.92. Cool. Cool. All right. That is the watch list for today, ladies and gentlemen. So everybody have an amazing day. Let's run it up. Let's make some money. And again, make sure you guys tune in every single morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time, where I go live here on this YouTube channel, give you guys a completely free watch list for the day. And again, if you do want to trade live with me and a bunch of other amazing traders in Team Bull every single day, Monday through Friday, there's the link for that. Make sure you guys check out my book on Amazon, The New Age of Technical Analysis, using the tiny URL link. And then also make sure you are subscribed to my second channel, Trading with Brandon, where I upload trade recaps, in-depth trade recaps, not simply just saying, oh, I entered here and got out here. I give you guys the reasoning behind the trades. Hold on, Trading with Brandon. So yeah, I'm putting a lot of effort into that second channel. Plus, I uploaded a pretty fire video yesterday, so make sure you guys check it out. But yeah, here's the second channel right there. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Other than that, everybody have an amazing day. Let's run it up. Let's make some money. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.